What's going on, Borderlands 3 community? Welcome back to another video. This one here, as you can tell by the title, is going to be the Rampager. You'll discover this probably about halfway through the story, and it's very unique. It's very different from what you've been facing throughout the rest of the beginning of the Borderlands 3. To start off with, to prep for this, I would definitely want to have 4 guns with different ammunition, with different elements that can swap back and forth, because he'll go through phases where he's immune to fire or corrosive or electricity, so on and so forth. So like, that's basically limiting what you can do and how you can damage him. He does have some sensitivity spots, one being his mouth when he opens to do an attack, the other one being his chest when he opens it to do an attack. For the most part, most of his attacks are avoidable. You can either jump over the fireballs, go in between the fireballs, avoid the plethora of attacks that he's going to bring your way. He does hit hard, but you have your NPC here to revive you. Me, with Amar, I have the passive to where I can get hit down one time and revive myself every 120 seconds. So with that being said, you're going to get him through his first segment, as you see here, and he's going to go through like this immune transform phase where you can't damage him, and he basically transforms, as you can tell by the dialogue from the NPC. I kept the dialogue from the NPC to show you guys what I was talking about. So if you look closely to his health bar, he has 3 segments. So when you complete the middle segment, he will go through this immunity phase. I had a lot of fun playing this boss. It did take off a lot of time from what I was planning to do, but the actual battle itself probably took about 15 minutes. This was without preparing, without knowing what I was getting into. You can kind of tell when you're fighting a boss, but how tough the boss will be, you have no idea going your first through. So with that being said, he did hit me pretty good, and as you see, she's trying to revive me, but there is a guardian here that I'm going to kill before she gets the revive off. So he will spawn guardians for not only to kill, to get a second win, but to drop ammo, because you will run out of ammo. He does take a lot of damage. He is a bullet sponge, so I would avoid just blasting him in different areas. Try to hit him in his critical zones. Try to hit him fast as possible, and again, avoid using the same guns that hold the same ammunition, because like I said, without any kind of like build pertaining to like extra ammo or anything, and with like moderate CDUs, I myself had trouble getting through this first. He only really knocked me down once or twice. But with that being said, ammunition, different guns, different elementals, that's going to play big in this. And also, if you have a damaging single target one that doesn't affect bosses, switch it out before. Obviously, you guys know how to play Borderlands. And as you see here, when I start damaging him, he does drop ammo. These ammos are going to be found around the map. You will need to go collect those, as you will run very, very low again on ammo. So I'm going to fast forward the rest of this video. I'm going to let it play out. He does go through these phases where like he just sits there and lets you attack him. I see here where I tried to find sensitive spots, but I could not find any. Towards the next segment, I found a sensitive spot underneath his chest area that I took advantage of, but those phases like that don't come around too often. And if you guys know how to get him to that phase, please let me know in the comments below. Or if it's one of those things where he just has to take X amount of damage to get to that phase, please let me know. I'm going to fast forward the rest of this video, fast forward the rest of this footage, because basically it's just going to be a lot of me shooting him, me dodging his attacks, me shooting him, me dodging his attacks, so on and so forth. So if you guys want to see more Borderlands 3 footage, guides, builds, information, chest locations, whatever have you, please subscribe, turn notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. So this was the very end of it. This was me taking down the big Rampager. As you see here, he dropped at least 2 to 3 legendaries. For the most part, I'm not using them to the date, but he did drop 2 to 3 legendaries. I went back to farm him 2 other times, and he dropped 0 legendaries both times. I don't know if this was one of those things where it drops legendaries because it's part of the story first time around or not, or if it's just one of those RNG things. But that's it. That's the video. That is how I completed it. If you have a better farm or a better way to melt him, please let me know. Please do not comment it down below about like in-game level 50 strats. If you have any other comments, please leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.